And choosing to have it as a lifestyle vehicle, as a companion for the imagery of it, is going to be a compromise. There's no two ways about it.
Right.
This is the similar thought that I had when I drove even the new gen Thar back to from Mumbai to Pune and back. I was like, yeah, this is a lot better than what the previous gen Thar was. But would I want to do it again?
Right.
I can do it, but would I want to do it again?
Correct.
And immediately as I got into the Hilux, the thought was, yeah, this is the kind of vehicle you get in and say, I'm going to go see the world and, just travel with it. And the thought was, how much time would it take for me to make peace with this aspect of it? It is here in India as a lifestyle choice.
Of course.
But the bottom line is that
in India, utility is a lifestyle choice, bro.
And it is a utility vehicle. So that was the big learning for me out of this drive, that after I got into the Hilux, and you'll know the basics, that they are built on the same platform, the IMV platform on which the Crista was made, the Fortuner is made, and this is made. And so you'll expect a closer relationship between this and the Fortuner, because they're also sharing the engines, they're sharing the gearboxes. So the engine is the 2.8 liter 4-cylinder diesel, which has 200 something horsepower. And like with the Fortuner, the automatic gets it in 500 Newton meter tune, and the manual gets 420 Newton meter. And we got the manual. We were driving the manual. But when you get in and drive the car, you realize it's such a different experience. It's a completely different mood.
Okay.
Like, I have come away from driving the Fortuner and saying, I enjoyed driving this, right? I enjoyed driving it quickly even, right? It had some sense of being connected. You enjoyed it on the highway because of the quietness of it and all of that. And then when you step into the Hilux and you get that this is definitely more utility oriented. It has a lot of, like, when you get in the cabin, the dashboard looks just like the Fortuners. That similarity is there. But the driving experience, everything tells you that this is very different. First, the steering. Heavy. Like at low speeds, it's heavy. Then, when you get going, the suspension. It's like, if I have to say, people who've driven Thars can appreciate this.
Oh, okay.
Right? It has that feel about it. When it goes over bumps, you'll get rattled around.
So the median on the road is an optional activity.
You don't have to worry about those kind of things. But you'll be going over like normal stuff and you'll get rattled around. And you'll be like, in this car? How could this happen? But that's the thing. It's so focused on being built for doing really tough things and carrying a load and all of that, that the regular stuff starts to feel a little crude.
Sure.
Because it's running light.
So, used to happen to the Gypsy also.
Correct.
On the exact opposite end of the weight spectrum.
Correct.
Right? Where if you didn't have a Gypsy fully loaded up, it would just like shake through everything and you'd be like, who wants to live with this?
That's exactly the thing. Like, unless and until you get the sense, okay, so you feel all this, like when you're going through the city over smaller stuff that will rattle you, but you get over really bad stuff.
Then it settles down.
Then it gets smoother and better. You're going faster over it, it's better. It's more bad stuff. If it's just one thing, you'll feel it. You go over a series of things like that and you'll be like, oh, I can't feel it as much. So everything, the more stress that it goes through, the less it conveys to you. It's like that. So initially it'll feel more rattly and shaky and all of that. But the more abuse it's having to deal with, the more work it has to do, the less is transmitted to you.
Right.
So it's a car that's meant to do hard work. And choosing to have it as a lifestyle vehicle, as a companion for the imagery of it, is going to be a compromise. There's no two ways about it.
Right.
This is the similar thought that I had when I drove even the new gen Thar back to from Mumbai to Pune and back. I was like, yeah, this is a lot better than what the previous gen Thar was. But would I want to do it again?
Right.
I can do it, but would I want to do it again?
Correct.
And immediately as I got into the Hilux, the thought was, yeah, this is the kind of vehicle you get in and say, I'm going to go see the world and, just travel with it. And the thought was, how much time would it take for me to make peace with this aspect of it? Right? So that was one of the key thoughts for me when I was driving it. So the heavy steering, when you're going faster, it's okay. It's not so heavy. The engine, again, that also has a very different feel. Okay, before I move to the engine, the chassis itself, because it's so much longer, it's meant to carry heavy loads. Like this thing, interestingly, they don't quote boot space for this, right? It doesn't have a boot. if Shumi goes with his usual Hyundai style, all to the ceiling, there's no ceiling here, right? So you
Yeah.
can stack as much as you want. So they actually quote payload capacity, which is under 500 kilos. So you can put in half a ton of stuff back there,
Correct.
right?
And the
trap-
suspension tune would be to account for that. Which is why when the half ton is missing, then
Exactly.
so on slow speeds you'll be shaken but not stirred. But when you go faster, you'll be stirred but not shaken.
Listen, this has been fun, and I think we should take this to the next level. I think our relationship's ready for it. And if you're ready, head to the Motoring channel, where this 3-minute video ends up expanding into a hour-long video, which would be a great way for us to spend time when you're taking a jog, in a flight, commuting to work, or back. We'd love to hang out more.